This PowerPoint presentation covers the repair tutorial of the e-scooter Part 1, changing the charger, reset, and repair charge port and power switch. Help! My hoverboard won't charge. The hoverboard is flashing red and beeping. That is a low battery indicator. This slide shows the location of the flashing red light when the hoverboard is turned on. The flashing red light could be your charger or the charging port cable, or the battery is too low. Both are easy to fix. This video here only addresses replacing the charger and the charge port cable. There are other reasons for the red light. See our other video coming soon. The next one will be on replacing sideboards and other repairs. When the charger is plugged into the wall socket, there should be a green LED light on the charger. Charge light changes from green to red. Then when you plug the charger cable into the e-scooter, the green LED should change color from green to red, indicating it is charging. Note, if the battery charge is full, the charger light will stay on green. Just to be clear, the red LED will change from red to green when the battery is fully charged. If you think the problem is the charger, in other words, the LED doesn't turn red, you have access to a friend's charger. See if your unit will charge using theirs. Also, check your charger connection and charging port for visible damage. This is an example of a damaged charge port. It requires replacing the port charger. The damaged charge port here shows only one pin left. 2 were burned. If your problem is the charger, buy a new higher quality charger. For your convenience, here are the QR codes where you can order a UL quality charger, charge port, and cable, or a combined package deal. If the problem is not the charger, in other words, there's a low charge in the battery, it can be something else. However, there is one simple magic step that can fix many of these flashing red LED problems. Do a reset before you do anything else. Reset. Often the reset can fix many problems, saving you time and money from a repair. Further on the reset, the first step is to place the e-scooter on a flat surface, horizontally level, not on a slope. During the reset process, make sure you don't touch or disturb the e-scooter, so it remains absolutely still and level. The second step is to press the power, start power, and hold it there about 20 seconds until the red light is flashing. Make sure you have not moved or turned the scooter during this process. The e-scooter should remain horizontal and level all this time. Disregard the Bluetooth voice prompt if you have the Bluetooth option.
Waiting for Bluetooth connecting.
Continuing with the reset. Then wait approximately 1 to 2 minutes and turn off the power by pressing the button again. Then the reset is done. If you make a mistake or disturb the e-scooter during reset, just repeat the whole process. The above reset works for most systems. However, there are some systems that have similar steps, except you need to lift the e-scooter once and put it down after the red light is flashing. That is beyond the scope of this video. Now the following slides show repair of the power switch and or charge port. Opening the back cover. Please note that there are 2 kinds of screws. The pointed screws are for the plastic cover, and they are at the 4 corners of the cover. The inside screws are blunt screws for the metal frame or base. Opening the back cover. Note the battery not shown here is in the other side cover on this picture. Bluetooth is an option. It may not be in your e-scooter. open both sides of the back cover and then disconnect the battery for safety, so you won't damage and short the electrical system. Remember, disconnect the battery at the connector to cut off power. Take digital pictures. After you open the back covers, take digital pictures with your digital camera, phone, Android, whatever, so you know how the wires and the direction in which they are plugged in. Disconnect the power switch and charge port from the motherboard. This will prevent shorting out the charge port or accidentally turning on the power switch of the e-scooter. Replacing either or both the power switch and the charge port connected with cables. Note, both the switch and charge port plugs have a thin lock ring to secure in place. You can use a long nose pliers to turn and unlock the ring to remove the switch and the charge port. A tip: remove the hot glue if it exists. Sometimes, but not always, there is hot glue on the connectors. You can use your finger and or pliers to remove it so you can access the connector. Remember, always disconnect your battery before any action. Note, be careful and be gentle if you use the pliers, because you can be too forceful and cause damage to your plugs. Another tip: both switch and charge cord plugs are inserted from outside. Please keep the rings. You need them for new part replacement. Note, both plugs are inserted from the outside of the back cover. Another tip: you can use the long nose pliers to remove and insert the ring via the plug. The charge port cable plug is quite large, and sometimes it is difficult to get in and out of the ring. A long nose pliers again can help. Removing and installing the switch and charge port. Remove the ring from the charge port. After hot glue is removed, if there is any, this shows removal and installation of the switch and charge port. Finishing up, reconnect the battery plug for power. Screw both back bottom covers back on. Make certain all the wires, including any LED wires, are inside the cover and you don't see any wires inside the screw holes when you screw the cover back. Also, don't let the cover squeeze the wire. Here are some samples of damaged wires when the wires are not pushed inside the cover. Once again, an example of damaged wires when closing the plastic cover. Wires were not adequately pushed inside. We wish to acknowledge that by courtesy of SJF, who supplies us with the spare parts, it is possible to make these repair videos. This video is copyrighted, and no part of the above presentation can be copied or reproduced without the consent and written permission of the author of this presentation.